Abigail Adams was born on November 11, 1744 in Weymouth, Massachusetts. She was the daughter of a politically active family. They were considered sick and did not attend school. She was homeschooled. Abigail Adams and her sisters, Mary Smith Cranch and Elizabeth Smith Shaw Peabody, were educated by their mother, Elizabeth Quincy Smith, and were taught how to read, write, and the cipher code. Her grandfather's library enabled her to read and learn from English and French literature. Soon Abigail would be an open-minded woman who would be a women's rights activist. Abigail Adams didn't really face any major obstacles. She had to deal with constant judgment from and criticism from the men. As a woman, she was not respected and did not receive as many rights as the men. The men up top did not want Abigail's opinion because she was a woman. She did earn her way up to the unofficial advisor of the second President of the United States, her husband. Since she was always involved in political matters, the men gave her the nickname of Miss President. She gave advice to her husband, John Adams, and was his unofficial advisor. He would always go to her in order to seek her advice. She was self-taught and well-educated, which was why she was his advisor, even though they lived far apart. She fought to increase rights for women, but not to the extent of what we have now. She and her husband agreed on a very important topic, foreign people. In a conflict with France, she thought, along with her husband, that the United States had the right to deport anyone of allegedly posing a threat to the U.S. Abigail thought while this process was in place, they should pose aggressive behavior towards France. She also made it so that the process of becoming a citizen would take longer. She also thought that any press that publishes anything against the president or the government should be punished or fined. Without Abigail, the president could have made different decisions. She had a child, John Quincy Adams, that would become the sixth president of the United States. He was also a member of Congress and served as a senator in the House of Representatives. He is important later on because he was a part of an extremely crucial key treaties. He is now considered one of the best diplomats and Secretary of State in American history. On Wikipedia, it states that Abigail, although self-educated, was a better writer than John, and claims that she was one of the most extraordinary women in American history. Abigail sent her son a letter 2 years before her death, talking to him about what she believed on the topic of religion. She was awarded with a Golden Spouse coin on June 19, 2007. My Pixlr shows her accomplishments and what she fought for. For example, there are pictures of what she believed in, such as women's rights and slavery. Also, the way the project is arranged makes it look like she did so much. The project shows Abigail learning from her mother the tough life without having an actual school to go to. It also shows her efforts to gain rights from the court, as all women wanted. It shows her struggles with the men making harsh comments at women who wanted freedom. All the poster shows was the life of Abigail. Abigail Adams impacted my life by leading to the year where women could vote. Women could not have been able to vote or work as teachers. Also, she kept the country strong by advising her husband and made the right decisions to keep the country safe and thriving. Maybe without her, I could be living in a different country. The president could have made a different decision and other outcomes could have occurred. I learned that a hero is a person who stands for what they believe in. It can be anything. A hero is someone who tries to change things and makes things better, even though they might not achieve them. They also have to take the words of people that do not agree with them. Some heroes do not live to see their efforts actually come to life, such as Abigail and others. Heroes also sacrifice themselves for what they are fighting for. It takes effort to accomplish their goals and to make the world a better place.